Not only gratuitous, but oh so predictable.
Oh, come on, it's the beach. Don't be so negative.
I guess you're right. It's not every day you get to go to the beach. Are you alright, Terra? You've looked better.
Terra was practically crawling on the beach sand like a zombie with one arm.
Sunlight, my worst enemy. We need a Ken, you piece of shit. There's some shade under the beach umbrellas over there, Terra. You look like you could use it.
I swear I've never seen Terra move so fast.
Let's go in the water, come on.
Scarlett grabbed Violet by her hand and pulled her towards the water.
But I... Oh, sorry, wrong voice. But I didn't bring anything to change.
Now that's the spirit. Wait up, you guys. And just like that, they're off.
You have to join them?
I'd be crazy to miss out on this. Just one thing first.
Allie pulled me in with her arms and kissed me passionately.
It's hotter when other girls are around. You think they saw?
I couldn't stop my jaw from dropping.
The look on your face is priceless, my god. Try to keep up.
Allie ran to join the other girls in the water. I smiled and followed suit. We spent the rest of the morning enjoying the warm weather on the beach.
Morning, Robbie. Let's kick off Phase 3. Hopefully we can wrap this up quickly and you'll be back to your old life soon.
I better be. As nice as this island is, it's a gilded cage.
You'll be able to go back to your old life soon, that's a promise. Well, unless you make a mess out of your next 3 dates, I can't help you there. But assuming you do, you'll get to leave here with one of the 3 girls you're dating now. But first, it's time to pick which of them you'll be going on a 3rd date with today. Who's it gonna be?
Terra.
Man, if I knowed you were gonna spend all your dates with Terra indoors, I would have just booked the mansion. But sometimes the best thing in life aren't the most expensive ones, who knew? Just kidding, you ever seen a depressed person who owns an island? Go get her, Tiger.
I found Terra sleeping on the sofa in the games room. She looked so peaceful. Maybe you'll come back later.
Zombies everywhere!
She pulled it up suddenly. I'll say, you okay? Whoa! You okay, Terra?
Phew, it was just a dream. I'm good now, no worries.
Seems like it was a pretty crazy dream.
No kidding. I dreamed we all got turned into zombies. Luckily, there's no way that could ever happen.
Did you go to bed late?
Hell yeah, I spent all night working on the game. And I finished it too. Care to join me in testing it out? I added some new features I'd like you to try.
Sure, I'd love to. It looked like the same game I had played before. What What am I looking for?
You'll see.
I started up the game. Moments later, I saw Terra's avatar run up to me.
You've made it just in time. The new event is about to start.
What's the new event? As if on cue, giant robotic pigeons flew from the sky and started to attack our avatars. Ah! I guess I'll fight the pigeons. I ran toward the pigeons, preparing for the fight of a lifetime.
Don't worry, I gotcha.
Terra pulled out a giant can of pigeon repellent and started blasting away.
Whoa, I think something's bugged. It's not working at all. Guess I gotta fix that.
While Terra was laughing at her own mistake, I was being lifted into the sky by the pigeons. I think I'm screwed. Where are these pigeons taking me? I tried to move my avatar, but there was no way to resist the death grip of the robo-pigeon.
Don't worry, they're about to fly into the territory of the maple syrup dragon.
Ooh! The what? Screen lit up in a blast of flying maple syrup. I never thought I'd ever say something like that. Here we are. The maple syrup slammed into the pigeons and forcefully struck their wings together. As a consequence, they started to fall to the ground at breakneck speed. Ah! Save me! I haven't saved yet!
I knew I forgot something. I forgot to add the ability to save. I have to write that down.
Character notes rapidly fell to my doom. I'm happy for you, but you could just for a moment. My avatar smacked into the ground, pigeon first, and instantly died on impact. Oh man, I have so much stuff. Sorry. Is there at least a respawn mechanic? I never died before in this game.
Of course. Just hit the retry button.
I pressed the button and watched the world around me reset to the village, sans the giant beast of death. Except now, this village seemed 10 times bigger than before. Wait, when did the village get so big? And then it dawned on me. Wait, it's not the village. It's not the village that got big. I got small! I took a more careful look at my avatar. I was a pigeon again. I sighed deeply. At the same time, Terra was giggling like a child. We spent a few more hours testing out the rest of the game's new features. Thankfully, there were no more pigeon Easter eggs.
There's one last thing I want to test out, if that's okay.
Will it end with me getting turned into a pigeon?
No. Just come with me.
I followed her avatar to the cabin we shared in the woods. When we got there, she turned around, walked up to me, and held out an item I've never seen before. She walked up to me and gave me an item called the Ring of You're Pretty Cool. What's this?
Let me try to explain. I came onto this show with no idea of what was it about. Personally, I thought it was stupid at first. But hanging out with you has been so much fun. I've never really got to work on my hobbies with anybody till I met you. Honestly, I've never had someone to share all my crazy shit with, but you're different. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is you're pretty cool, and I hope we can keep doing this even after the show is over.
I'd love to. I'd love to, Terra. You don't even have to ask. I've got to say, you caught me off guard with this.
Why is that?
You giving this ring to me? It's, well, it could be a little misleading.
You're not making any sense.
We laugh together, then walk back to the mansion with a spring in her step. We play the day away without a care in the world.
Well, that's enough gaming for today. You up for a movie date?
Sure. What do you want to watch?
It's a Hitchcock film. I've always wanted to see it.
What's it called?
The Birds.
I felt a blood vessel in my head pop. This woman is bad for my heart. But she never fails to put a smile on my face. And just like that, that's my last date with Terra. Time sure goes by quickly.
I thought I'd find you here.
Why is that?
You tend to come out here when you're lost in thought is all. You're thinking about how the show's almost over, am I right?
How'd you know?
Lucky guess. Well, it's not over yet, so don't let up just yet. Speaking of which, how was your date with Terra today?
Awesome. It was nice. We didn't do anything too crazy, but it didn't have to be.
I could tell. It was cute watching you guys. Though, to be honest, I wish your relationship would move along a little faster. This show's not getting any longer, you know? That said, I feel like you two would make a pretty good team in the long run. Anyway, I'd ask if you were thinking of choosing her at the end, but I'd rather wait and see how it plays out. You going to stay out here for long?
Nah, I'll probably be going back inside soon.
I'll keep you company then. I figured you might want to have a conversation with someone that won't get you killed if it's not TV worthy.
Thanks, Kat.
Don't mention it.
You know, I'm curious, Kat.
What's up?
Let's say I knew I was screwed, that there was no way for me of getting out of here alive. That the only way left for me to survive was just to run. Would you let me escape?
Of course, Robbie.
Thanks, Kat. That means a lot.
It's no big deal.
We stayed out for a little longer before we called it a night. I'm lucky I have someone I can trust on my side. I woke up on the floor of the games room. Terra was sleeping on the sofa with one hand still on her game console. We had spent all night playing games and watching movies, like it was our own little sleepover.
Pigeon zombies everywhere! Ah!
And then she was up. Let's hope this insane show never gets to the point where Terra's dreams make sense.
Oh man, my head's pounding, but I've got no regrets.
Me neither.
We've got to do this again sometime soon, Robbie.
You bet.
Is it time for you to go on a date with someone else now?
Yeah, that's just how it works. That's just how it is.
Alright, have fun. Save some time for gaming with me later, okay?
Sounds like a plan. Oh, it did not go through? Okay.
Awesome.
Morning, Robbie. You'll be happy to know your third date with Terra yesterday was pretty well received. Not the highest rated we've had so far, but enough to give us more room to keep going.
Sounds good enough to me.
For your next date, make sure to pick someone who you think the audience will respond to. Though at this point, I think you're on a pretty good spot either way. Without further ado, which soulmate candidate is it going to be?
Oh... Violet's fun with the baking, but Allie is insane. DX, huh? Never mind. Go with Allie. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, let's go with Allie. Hi, Kibo. Allie.
To be honest, I'm not sure if your dates with Allie are really dates, or more of just trying different kinds of transportation. But hey, whatever floats your boat. Let's get those cameras rolling.
I found Allie by the beach. Or more accurately, she came running to me.
You're not gonna believe this, Robbie.
What's that?
All right, who took my keys? You've got 10 seconds before I take it out of Four's paycheck.
Oh, come on!
We'll walk and talk. Come on. Well, let's walk. Maybe more like run like hell. Four is not going to be happy when he finds out that Oh, whatever. Come on, let's go.
She grabbed my hand and pulled me with her into the forest clearing nearby. What's going on?
You are not going to believe what I just found.
What's that?
Well, I was wondering how to top the 2 previous dates when I stumbled upon... wait a minute, it's better if I surprise you.
I'm gonna have to close my eyes again, right?
I love how fast you learn things, Robbie.
She was singing as she covered my eyes with one hand and pulled me along with the other. She pulled me along, step by step. I can't say I wasn't enjoying it. Is this a staircase? It feels like a metal beneath me. In the middle of the forest?
Just a bit more now. All right.
Huh?
You can open your eyes now.
How on earth? We were inside a small plane. The very same one I'd been rudely awakened in my first day here. How did you even...
It was just sitting in the forest, so I thought, why not, right?
I have so many questions. Wait a minute. Are you planning on... Without even bothering to answer me, Allie rushed to the cockpit. Oh, crap. Here's to hoping that this goes better than the rollerblades.
Huh. I wonder what this big red button does.
Oh god, get me out of here! I ran for the door, but it was already shut tight.
And away we go!
The edge of the plane roared as we took off. I slammed to the side of the door. Ugh!
Come on, be honest. You were thinking the same thing. You put a big, juicy red button there completely unattended and you expect a good citizen like me to not press it? You're bonkers.
You got a point. But do you have any idea how to fly this thing? Wait a minute. If you're talking to me here, who's flying the plane?
Technically nobody, but...
Crash. The right wing of the plane smashed into a tree. We hit it hard enough for it to be slightly deformed. Oh. I slammed into the wall again.
Well, we didn't need that wing anyway. We still have the other one. Exactly like kidneys.
Forget Killer Day death shows. Forget Damien and Cat. Allie was going to be the death of me. I tried to run to the cockpit, but it was all I could do to stay upright as the plane teetered back and forth.
I'm just kidding. I've got this.
Allie ran to the cockpit without breaking a sweat. Meanwhile, I did my best impression of a ball in a pinball machine.
Alright, I got this.
The plane seemed to stabilize in a matter of seconds. Oh my god, I really thought we were gonna... crash.
Oops.
Once again, the right wing of the plane smashed into a tree. Somehow, it was back into its original shape.
Not so bad if I do say so myself.
Alright, that was dumb luck. You know it.
And now for the moment you've all been waiting for.
We started gaining altitude, slowly at first, then faster and faster. Higher and higher. Before long, we were soaring high above the trees. Allie yelled out in triumph.
Woo!
I joined at it, yelled out with glee. Woo-hoo-hoo!
It's a pretty great feeling, huh?
Not dying in a fiery plane crash?
Flying free without it, what's the point of living?
You talking about freedom or flying?
Yeah, why not both? That said, there's another reason I flew us up here.
What's that, Allie?
This is the only place I could find on the island that wasn't bugged. No one can eavesdrop on us here. And sorry for the turbulence, but without it, they might have heard me disable the bugs in here. Believe me, I looked for a safe place as hard as I could. That's why I got the rollerblades and the boat earlier to find a safe place to talk as fast as possible.
I'm guessing you know what the show is really about, then.
Unfortunately, yeah. What a bummer, am I right? Unfortunately, I don't think you do. Did he ask something? I think we missed a line. Or she's just talking to herself, okay. I can't risk telling you everything either.
What? Why?
Believe me, you're better off not knowing.
What? Allie, what are you hiding? Who are you really?
Look, we don't have much time before we have to land. This thing's almost already out of fuel.
Sure enough, we had already started descending.
Please, just trust me. I'm on your side, Robbie. I know there's so many lies going on around here, but I really wanted to help you get out of here. Though I have to admit it wasn't on my to-do list at first. It's a good thing you're cute. I'm kidding, jeez. Do you trust me?
Okay, yeah, I was beginning to think, I was suspecting that Allie actually was technically the real woman I think we're going with, so I'm gonna say maybe, sure, yeah. See what happens. Of course I do, Allie. You know that.
You won't regret it, promise.
So what can you tell me?
There's no time. Long story short, there's something on this island I need to find that the people I work with need. It's life or death, not just for you or me, but for countless others. I came here to save you all, and I won't give up until I have. So at this point, I've done all I can. It's in his hands now.
Whose?
No time to talk, we're almost back in the range of the island's recording network. No matter what, don't tell anybody what happened here, not even a little bit. Not even if you think you can trust them. Are we clear?
The plane flew lower and lower.
Alright. Sorry, I choked on my water. Alright. We're about to get back into the recording zone. What else? What else? Ah. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
That really doesn't limit it much.
I guess not.
After we landed, Kat scolded us for taking the plane. Kat and Allie seemed to exchange more than a few uneasy glances as we got off the plane. Luckily, nothing came of it. Next, the production staff separated Allie and I. It looks like Kat had arranged something special for the two of us. All I was told was that I wasn't allowed to see Allie until evening. Apparently, that's the nicest time to film. Till then, the production team helped me to look part of the romantic novel protagonist. I was dressed to the nines. I had to sat through a few hundred photo shoots and interviews before they told me it was time to see her. But it was worth it. Wow, even for this island, this place is fancy with a capital F.
Tell me about it, man. I broke one play here, and I'll have to pay it off for the rest of my life. I mean, welcome to the Ocean Palace. Allow me to show you to your seat.
Toot gestured me to follow him. We'd only taken a few steps when I saw her, and when I did, I couldn't help but crack up. You know, I kind of expected you to be dressed up too, given all this shit the crew put me through.
What's the point? It would just get ruined.
How would it get ruined?
Oh, you'll see. Come on.
She reached for my hand. I put mine in hers with a smile on my face. She pulled me along with her towards the door.
Whoa.
We stumbled against a table, which knocked a plate onto the floor. It promptly shattered into a million pieces.
In case you were watching, Kat, that was 2.
I knew I should have been an accountant.
She laughed as she pulled me along with her to the outside. The night air had never tasted so fresh. Each breath for air as we ran along the road made my worries and fears just disappear. Eventually, we all ran to the beach.
Come on.
She tightened her hand and pulled me along with her to the water. Wait just a... She laughed like a maniac as she cannonballed us into the ocean. My first instinct was to swim back to the surface, but then Allie put her hands against my face and looked deep into my eyes. She smiled, then kissed me passionately. It was as if time had stopped. A few moments later, we went back to the surface.
I figure you could use a fun distraction from everything that happened earlier.
Was she doing this for me? I never know what to expect with you, you know?
And you never will.
It was a night to remember. After my date with Allie, I waited around outside till the time I expected to see Kat, but she never showed up. I guess she already has enough footage for the day. Might as well try to find her. No one's here. Looks like the snacks from before are gone too. Not here either. Ah! Kat was at a table, writing something down at a frantic pace with one hand against her head. Hey, Kat, what's up?
Oh, hey Robbie, I didn't see you there. How are you doing?
Depends on what you're ominously writing. You look just like someone who just realized I was a dead meat.
Oh, this? Don't worry about it. Somebody's dead meat, but it's not you.
Yay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just fixing up some of the balance sheets Tu was working on. Being an accountant was really never in the cards for them, despite what they say. Sit down, I'll be stuck here a while anyway.
Sure, sounds good. I sat next to Kat at the table.
So, how did today's date with Allie go?
Oh, man. Like, story revelations on that part with Allie was really good. I was like, oh. Okay. What should I do? There's a part of me that wants to say awesome was awesome and all this sort of stuff like that, but then there's a part of me that goes, but I don't want them to get suspicious of Allie, so... Damn, if I just choose awesome in all of them, will I just die again?
I wonder.
Let's do awesome again, just to see. I probably shouldn't tell the whole truth, but enough of it should be good. It was awesome. I don't know how, but the more time I spend with Allie, the better it gets. Being married to her would make every day an adventure, and I like the sound of that.
I'm sure it'd be an adventure, but the jury's out on... Sorry. I'm sure it'd be an adventure, but the jury's out on if it's the one you want to walk away from. But I can see she makes you happy. Really, that counts for a lot nowadays. Though you might want to start wearing body armor if you want to stay that way. Anyway, you've done great till now. I don't know if what you've said to each of the girls is really true, but don't stop now. You just have to get through one more day, and you'll be able to finally leave this place.
And you'll tell me what my old life was like?
Of course. I mean, if I didn't, where would you even go?
Fair point.
You look... Oh.
You look like you've gotten something on your mind.
I'm just thinking about tomorrow. You've been getting the best ratings I've ever seen. I just hope it's enough. The rating requirements for the last date and the last day are the highest.
I'm sure it's going to be fine. Don't worry. I've made it this far. Nothing's going to stop me from making it to the end.
I hope so. For your sake, Robbie.
So when I'm out of here, what are you going to do? Are you going to move on to the next killer dating show?
I didn't know you were my career coach. You want to know my 5-year plan too?
I get the feeling that 5 years from now, you'd rather not be here.
There is no plan. I'm just taking it one day at a time. That's really all anyone can do in this crazy world. Anyway, I gotta get back to work. Good luck, Robbie. You'll need it.
Thanks, Kat. I'll see you later.
Night.
Tomorrow's going to be the last date. I'll need all the rest I could get. Guess I'll call it a night. Performance is coming to a close. The actors and actresses come out, one by one, ready to take their bows. I would clap, but I'm waiting for you, and only you.